Rock stars, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about guitar chords, the most used chords, and in fact, they're actually the easiest chords to play. So I'm going to be showing you 5 chords today. These are literally the chords that you're going to be playing more than any other chords in the history of chords. There are hundreds, slash that out and say thousands of chords that you could play on the guitar. If we're using Pareto's rule, which says if you learn the right 20% of stuff, you'll be able to take care of 80% of the job, as opposed to the other way around, learning the wrong 80% stuff and only be able to do 20% of the job, we want to do the first one, right? So we want to learn today what are the chords that we're going to be using the most, and they also happen to be the easiest chords to play. Now, before I show you these, I want to talk to you very quickly about what a chord is and that sort of thing. Where you can get more information and all the rest. Very quickly, before we do that, friends, please like this video, share it with somebody if you would, hit that share button, hit the subscription button, and the notification bell. Now, if you want more information about what it is that we're talking about today, the very first link below will give you access, free access to the Unstoppable Guitar System Standard. Join the movement today, my friends. Literally hundreds of thousands of people have joined this movement and they've learned how to play guitar for free. That's right, and I provide that link for you, so you know where to go. First link below. Now, let's talk about what it is. What is a chord? A chord is 3 or more notes played at the same time. That's the strict definition, okay? And I know it sounds kind of loose, but that's literally it. 3 or more notes played at the same time. 2 notes does not a chord make. However, some people will loosely use that word chord, but technically it should be 3 notes. Also, it's usually 3 different types of notes, but it cannot be. It could be a power chord that has 2 notes that are the same. Some people call a 2-note power chord a chord, kinda, but it really should be 3 or more notes played at the same time, okay? Also, what does a chord do? It provides harmony, okay? So it provides notes that sound nice together. There's usually some sort of math that's involved that says, hey, this is the formula of that chord, like for instance, a major chord or a minor chord or a 7th chord or a 9th chord, suspended chord. All of those have different formulas, and we have to learn the intervals before we can understand how those chords work. More of that is in the free course that I'm giving you guys, okay? Something else about chords is that they work well in chord families, okay? So what I mean by that is usually we have a tonal center, and that tonal center dictates what the other chords that are probably going to appear, say, in a song or in a particular key. 99.9% of all songs that you and I listen to are in a specific key. When you're in a specific key, that means that certain chords will most likely appear. I call them chord families. So for instance, if we're playing in the key of G, it so happens that the 5 chords I'm going to show you today, G, C, D, E minor, and A minor, are all in the key of G. Okay? And G is by far the most used key on guitar, and those are the 5 most used chords. In the key of C, a lot of those work in the key of C as well, and the only difference is that D would become a D minor in the key of C, but the other chords would work out. C, G, A minor, E minor are also all in the key of C. Those are the 2 most popular or the 2 most popular keys, key of G, key of C, and they share 4 of the same chords. The only difference is the D is a minor in the key of C. So let's talk about this very quickly. Now, these 5 chords are from what I call the 9 essential chords. If you know the 9 essential chords the way that I teach them in UGS Standard, first link below, then obviously I can't go over all that today with you. That's why I'm giving access to you. If you know those 9 essential chords and you have a capo and you understand how to use a capo like I teach in the Unstoppable Guitar System, then voila, you will literally be able to play thousands and thousands of songs by just knowing those handful of chords and knowing how to use your capo, okay? We're not going to go over all that today, just we don't have the time for it. Today is just the chords that you're going to use the most. So let's talk about it. The G chord looks a little bit like this. Now remember, Since a chord is a chord formula, we could play a chord many different ways. So some people get hung up on, well, this is how to play a G chord, and actually I play it like this, Eric. Why are you playing it like this? That looks entirely different. It may, friends. Chords are different. G, 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 G. These are all G chords. Because they're made up of a formula, and we're not going to get into all that math today. We're just keeping it a little bit light here today. If you want all that other stuff, you're going to have to go further down the rabbit hole, right? It's, in this case here, a G chord is a G, C, D. So, I'm sorry, a G, B, D. G, B, D. In any place, this is all G, B's, and D's, G, B's, and D's, and so on and so forth, okay? And so because of that, we get those different combos. I say it all the time, if your mom cooks chili and your grandmother cooks chili and the firefighter down the road cooks chili, they're all chili. They're all using those basic ingredients that creates chili, but they're all going to taste a little different, right? Sure they are. They're going to taste different because of the way that they were constructed. Same thing here. This is a G chord. So is this. So is this. But they sound slightly different, right? Because of the way that they're constructed. Same thing with the chords that I'm going to be showing you today here. They have a basic structure to them. We're just learning how to play them today, okay? Now, if you want the actual fingerings and what have you, those are all included in the PDF that I'm giving you for the 9 essential chords that are in the free course I'm giving you today. So here are those 5 chords: a G, a C, a D, an E minor, and an A minor. Now, if we're in the key of G, then the G is our 1 chord, because if we played the scale, the G major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, then that's our 1 right there. If we play the C, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a C, then the C is our 4 chord. If we played a D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a D, then that's our 5 chord. If we played an A minor, 1, 2, that's an A, so A. So the A minor is our 2 minor chord. If we played the E minor, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's an E, or we could go 1, 7, 6. Then that would be our 6th minor chord. If you need help with the major scale and understanding that structure and all that, again, that's in the free course I'm giving you today as well. To understand how I'm navigating this. Otherwise, you're not going to know it. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all that. So right there, that's a perfect example of a 1, 4, 5, minor 6. The 4 most important and used chords in any key are the 1, 4, 5, minor 6. In this case here, I gave you a 2 minor as well, which is often played. 2 as well. Okay, but the 1, the 4, the 5, and the minor 6 are all chords that you're going to hear a lot in popular songs. Rock, blues, country, all. Okay. Now, if we were, I'm going to give you a bonus chord today here. If we were in the key of C, let's say, and we played our 1, 4, 5, minor 6, in the key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, so our C is the 1. If we played the 4, 1, or actually I'm going to say if we played the 2, 1, 2, that's a D minor. Okay? So we're just moving that finger back. I have the fingering for that in the PDF for you that you can find in the course. Right now, just showing you the chords. And then we have a G. We played that already. That's the 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, or in the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a G. And that's used a lot in the key of C. So we said C, we said D minor, we said G. In the key of C major, our A minor is the 6 minor. So watch, here's our 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an A minor. Or we can go backwards. 1, 7, 6. So there's our A minor. We're going to use that a lot. And our E minor is a 1, 2, 3. It's our 3 minor. Or you could go backwards. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And the 3 is minor. Now when we're talking about in a major key, the chords that appear like they're flavors, when I'm talking about a chord family, what you want to do is you want to play through the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And you want to name them by their numbers. And the flavors of the chord go like this. The major is 1, the 2 is minor, the 3 is minor, the 4 and the 5 are major, 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 the 6 is minor, the 7's diminished, okay? Now some of that may be over your head and you don't quite get that yet. I get it. I understand that. It took me a while to get it as well. But again, this is where I teach you all this stuff in the free course that I give you, is you get to get a basic understanding of this. Most of you got this idea, but there you go. You get the basic idea of it, okay? By calling them what the number is, okay? All right, my friends, we're trying to provide lots of great content for you in a very, very quick format because your time is very important to us. So I want to get as much great stuff delivered to you as possible because I really honestly care about your progress. It's also why I give you the free course. I give you so much access to me via social and everything else. Now, not taking questions on this broadcast, right? But I still have you have lots of ways to get in touch with me. UGS Pro, of course, my students have access to me all the livelong day, and I respond to them all the livelong day. That's where to get access to Pro and also Standard, which I'm providing to you for free today. Also, you can always text UGS, which stands for Unstoppable Guitar System, at this number right here, 1-833-744-0154. 1-833-744-0154. Just type in UGS, then we'll be in communication together. And that's how we're going to do it, friends. All right? I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Please let me know how I can help. Leave your comments below. Oh, yes, like this video. Send it out to the interwebs with your friends there. Share it, if you will. Hit subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. I love you. I'm out of here.